Good morning, Soul Fam. So I'm back today. I have a new pair that I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review. So let's just get right into it. So as you've seen on my Instagram, I picked up the Air Max 90, the infrareds. The box is radiant red, but everybody's referring to it as the infrared. I don't have the 2015 infrared pair. I wasn't interested at the time, so as soon as I saw that it was coming out, I've been praying that they would kind of do a re-release of this, so here it is. Okay, so I picked up the GS pair in 7Y, and I also grabbed the men's 7. Quick disclaimer, only reason why I did that is because I have been taking L's on Sneakers App all year, and I was not gonna pass up on these shoes. They did restock on the 7Y, but they haven't restocked on the men's, so let's just get into it. So for the GS pair, she looks good, okay? I have to admit, like, the shoe looks amazing, okay? Very classic, very clean. So GS pair, okay. From first look, not bad, okay? Well worth the $115 retail value. Now I also picked up the men's 7. So comes in the Nike Air box. Here we go. Now at first look, these are amazing too. Clean, classic, smell of the new shoe. So these do come with a little bit of extras. Here we go. Put this back. Alright, so it comes with this arch support. I probably won't put it on this shoe. We'll see. Air Max is pretty comfortable to me. Every other Air Max. And then the 1990 Spring Collection little card. Interesting little things. Some history there. You can go ahead and look at that if you got the pair. I hope you got the pair. So, at first glance, they are amazing as well. Now you do really have to see these in person. In my opinion, these are a very radiant red. The color, they have it spot on. It is what it says it is. But comparing these side by side, they look pretty much exactly the same. I've looked at them. I mean, classic Air Max 90, you know the silhouette, you're familiar with it. Yeah, looks good. They look exactly the same. So for me, if you need to save a little bit, I mean, these are $115. The men's are $140. If you're trying to save a couple of bucks, definitely go with the GS pair if you are able to fit the GS. Obviously, only goes up to 7Y, so I'm lucky I can dabble between GS and men's. But for my particular pairs, I am going to have to go with the men's pair because the quality on these are just a lot better. Both of them on feet feel almost exactly the same. The men's is a little bit wider, so it doesn't feel like it has to necessarily be worn a couple of times before you kind of break it in. The GS pair is a little bit slimmer fit, so it feels like a shoe that I would need to use a few times. However, what I noticed on the GS pair, and like I said, this may just be my particular pair, there's a few quality flaws, and for me, that's a no. So I am definitely going to be letting these pair go. I'm probably just going to send it back to Nike. But down here, you can kind of see, sort of, the flaws in this red part right here. There's just some flaws. Nothing major, like if I just had this one, I would be okay. But on both sides and on both whatever. It's on that shoe as well. So this red part is a little bit imperfect. And then also on the white part of the midsole, so I don't know if you can see it, there we go. So there are some glue marks and such, which is to be expected, but there's a lot of little bubbles there. You can see it there. A lot of little bubbles on this shoe, and that's just kind of annoying for me. I mean, at the end of the day, we're paying over $100 for this, and I understand that it's a mass quantity. They did have a lot of pairs, but I'm paying over $100 for a shoe. It needs to be really, really good quality. But the my men's pair, to be exact, is not like that. The quality down here is really nice. The lines on here are so clean. But like I said, at glance, they look exactly the same. I have no issues. Just because I have the option to choose now which pair I would prefer, I will be keeping and rocking the men's pair, just because of those slight little flaws. And you can see down here, there's like some threading coming out. Yeah, so super happy with this pair, super happy with this pickup. Something that I noticed though, and the camera doesn't really do it justice, like I said, you're definitely gonna have to see this pair in person. This is a very, very vibrant red, so that radiant red color definition is definitely radiant red. What I noticed is the color is, because it's infrareds, right? Obviously we have the infrared Jordan 6s, and so these are my pairs here. So this is my 2019 pair. So the quality and the color on this one looks a little bit more infrared than my 2014 pair. Don't mind these are old. I wear these. I love these shoes. These are my favorites, so I wear them. But in my opinion, the Air Max 90s look more towards this red than they do to this red. And like I said, I know technically the box on the Air Max says that it's a radiant red, so it's not technically infrared, but it's very similar in coloring, so that's that. So that's my opinion on that. Once again, absolutely love this pair. I love Air Max 90s. If you wear 90s and you didn't pick up this pair, you need to go get this pair. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's it for that. I'm so excited to finally have this pair. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this video. Take care, stay blessed. Thanks, guys.